Good day, viewers. Welcome to Afris Concept TV, your number one reliable channel where you get updated and enlightened on what is happening around you. I appreciate you for the time spent while watching and viewing our channel. So if you are new on this channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever I drop any video. Trending news. Evacuation of Nigerians begins on Wednesday as South Africans insist foreigners must leave. There were fresh protests in eastern Johannesburg on Sunday, with the protesters demanding that foreigners must go back to where they came from. During the fresh attacks, one person died while 5 others were injured. The nationality of the dead has not been known as of the time of filing their reports. A South African newspaper, Sowetan Live, reported that merchants who carried weapons such as nukeris headed for Jewel Parks, while former Inkatha Freedom Party leader Mangosuthu Buthelezi addressed them. According to newspaper, the protesters are chanting that foreigners must go to where they came from. The BBC reported on Sunday that South Africa disrupted a speech in Johannesburg as Buthelezi, who tried to quell tensions following last week's riots and xenophobic attacks. According to the report, Buthelezi was heckled by a rowdy section of the crowd. He told the crowd that he had become a mediator and said he felt ashamed about the recent violence, which he said was tarnishing the name of the South African across the continent. He said, "What we have seen in the past few days is unacceptable. The attacks on foreign nationals and their businesses are purely xenophobic. It is a violation of human rights and a violation of our constitution. Our constitution enshrines the right to freedom from all forms of violence. That right applies to everyone in South Africa, whether citizens or not." The South African Broadcasting Corporation reported that the police had confirmed that one person had died in renewed violence in the Johannesburg. The Gulf Police Commission, alias Mawela, pleaded with residents of the area to allow government to deal with violence in such areas. As news reported that Gautel's police spokesperson, Captain K. Makubele, confirmed that 5 people were injured. The casualties were also informed that the president, Nigerian Union South Africa, Adetola Olubanjo, in a text message to one of our correspondents, which read, "Police had confirmed 1 person died and 5 injured." NUSA called on Nigerians to stay away from the hot spots where violent protests marched by Zulu hostel dwellers in Johannesburg took place. The publicity secretary of the union, Habib Saliu, in a statement on Sunday said this was to avoid repeat of the violence recorded last week, which led to monumental loss of properties and innocent lives. A Nigerian, Samson Onyema, whose business was destroyed during last week's attack, told one of our correspondents on the phone on Sunday that South Africans are protesting and moving round now. "I am a Melvin and this is happening now. These policemen are on standby, but we don't know what can happen after this. 400 Nigerians in South Africa are ready to come home." Meanwhile, the Nigerian mission in South Africa says that no fewer than 400 Nigerians have indicated interest and registered to be evacuated from South Africa following the recent xenophobic attacks. Nigeria's Consul General in Johannesburg, Godwin Adama, said this in a telephone interview with News Agency of Nigeria on Sunday in Abuja. Adama said that Air Peace had offered to elite those willing to return home following attacks on Nigerians and their businesses by South Africans. According to him, the first batch of Nigerians who are willing to return home will be repatriated on Wednesday. We have more than enough to that aircraft. Over 400 Nigerians have already registered. More are still coming, he said. The Nigerian's High Commissioner to South Africa, Kabiru Bala, also said that Nigerians had responded positively in good numbers. Bala said, "We are documenting them. Those without travel documents, we shall provide them with emergency travel certificates. There are other governmental procedures that are most observed. Relevant agencies of government in Nigeria must be informed and must be ready." Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. What is your take on this news that you just heard? If you have any comment, don't hesitate to drop your comment below. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get more updates. Thank you. God bless you.